Hello and welcome to my new series where I spend 100,000 gold on a kit and see if I can make the money back before I die. The first class I'm doing this on is Ranger, as it's just broken as fuck. I've made a very clear, detailed and comprehensive guide as to which pieces are best for Ranger. So first we got the pants. We have Brave Hunter pants. They're just by far just the best. They give 8 total base stats. As we see here, we got 4 agility and 4 dex. Whether the legendary loose trousers and legendary cloth pants only give 6, and even uniques only give 7. So this is just plus 2 extra base stats. So just Brave Hunters are by far just the best. For boots, we have many options. We've got adventurer boots, lightfoot boots, and heavy boots. You could consider lace turn shoes, but I'd kind of throw that out of the window. Personally, I think adventurer boots are the best because they come with 6 move speed, as well as 6 dex. Lightfoots are also a very big contender if you value move speed highly. Heavy boots are probably the worst of the bunch because they only comes with 4 move speed. So I think it's kind of just a cheaper substitute sometimes. For the chest piece, we've got the Wander attire, doublet, and Warden outfit. For the same reasons as the Brave Hunters, I think the Wander attire is just best. It comes with an extra base stat. Because they're split of both dex and strength, it's an extra, so you get 7 compared to 6. It's just the best. For the hats, we have quite a few options for the hat. There's the golden scarf, the forest hood, the Spengen helm, and the frostlight hood. Generally, this golden scarf is the best when it comes to stats. It comes with 7, whether the forest hood comes with 6, and then the frostlight hood comes with 5, but then one less move speed. The Spengen helm is kind of secretly good. It's not used very often because of the move speed penalty, but it comes with 3 agility, which offsets the move speed penalty a little bit, and 4 dex, as well as a heavy 16% headshot damage reduction, which isn't to be underestimated, where the golden scarf has 0, which it can be very risky. I'm not sure what piece we're going to go for today, but it just depends if we find a good enough Spengen helm, pretty much. For the gloves, there's only 2 options: Elkwood gloves or riveted gloves. Every other gloves, maybe Gravewood gloves, too expensive, doesn't give that many good stats. We're most likely going to go riveted. It's just the better of the 2. Vigor isn't as important as strength when it comes to Ranger. The dex is nice. For the cloak, there's 3 options in my opinion. We've got the tattered cloak for the strength, the merc cloak for the dex, and then the frostlight cloak for the move speed. Rings, there's only one good option, let's be honest. There's the Grimsmile ring. It comes with 5 base stats. The only ring that can compare are unique rings, but because they're so rare, you'll never find ones with good enough rolls. But because the Grimsmile's a craft, there is hundreds of them. And for the amulets, the only good ones, in my opinion, are the Frost amulet and the Peace amulet, the Necklace of Peace. There is the Ox pendant, but for the high end, I believe that it kind of falls off from your other gear, as when you get over 50 fizz power, this number here, once it's over 50, per fizz power only gives you 0.5% fizz power bonus, so it kind of scales down. So in the high end, the Frost amulet or the Peace amulet, Necklace of Peace are just light years better. Like I said in the beginning, we got 100,000 gold to spend. For the build I'm going for spear proficiency. I think the spear is just the best melee weapon for Ranger by far. Got quick reload and nimble hands. I think these are necessary if you're using the bow. We have chase because we're running this in solo. We're going to run quick fire and backstep. Backstep is just fucking broken. Other than the traps got nerfed last patch, thank god. But the backstep ability is just so, it needs a tone. It needs a tone down. It's too strong in my opinion. But we're gonna run quickfire because I am thinking of running the recurve bow, which is generally not the bow of choice when it comes to trios. The longbow by far is the more popular one because of the higher damage. But I think for solos, having that extra close range, like the mid-range kind of deal, the recurve's going to be better. I'm not too big of a fan of the serve bow because with the serve bow, you're kind of forced to take forceful shot. Um, but backstep is just too broken not to take, in my opinion. For the weapon, we're going to go with this Centaur Madness. It's 2,888. It's on the more expensive side for recurves. I could definitely get a legendary one that has these same rolls for much cheaper. But the Centaur Madness is kind of drippy. I do lose that 1 weapon damage, it not being legendary, but I do get that extra 5 armor pen compared to a normal recurve. Though the weapon damage is definitely better. But I want a Centaur Madness. We're going with that. These are definitely the best pans we're going to find. Sadly, there were no 3 out of 3s that were better. So we're going to go with these. We're going to go with this Wander attire. It is disgusting. 3 Fizz Power, 5 Max L, 2.2 Fizz Damage bonus, almost a max roll. The magic healing will help a tiny bit with the health potions, but that's not what we're looking at. I found 2 pairs of gloves that I like. There's these ones, which they just got put up. I think they're disgusting. They give you agility for extra move speed as well. Or we've got these ones, which are a lot cheaper, but I lose 2 agility. I gain a little bit of health. I honestly think I'm gonna go with these ones because Will is actually gonna be pretty decent, right? So the problem with Ranger is that my debuff duration is 12%, which is not good, but that extra will is going to drop us all the way to 6, which will help against Achilles and curses, all those kind of nasty things. I think we're going to go with these boots. It's a bit unfortunate we couldn't find any that are better for a reasonable price. But that just means we can spend more on the rings and amulet. The most expensive part of the build. I've decided on this helmet. I couldn't find a golden scarf that was good enough, to be honest. And getting a unique Spangle Helm over a legendary gives me that extra agility, which will help offset that move speed penalty. The rolls as well are decent. 2 Strength, 2 Fizz Power, Magic Resist, which is kind of needed because Wizards and Warlocks do a lot of damage. But the main thing is the headshot damage reduction. 16% compared to the Scarf, which is 0, is going to play massively being a solo player. We prioritized Max Health as our secondary role to the True, and we found one with Armor Pen as well as Magic Resist, which is, again, kind of needed. Wanted, rather. This is going to be our first ring, 2 Fizz Power, 2 Max Health, and True Physical Damage. And this one here will be our second one, just to get that extra magical healing for the health potions. Why the hell not? For our pendant, we're going to go with this one here. It has max health, power, luck, and armor pen. There are options down here which have 5 max health rather than the 3. But I've decided to go with the 3 one because it has the 49 luck, and we do need to make the money back. And hopefully the luck will help that. This is the spear we're going with as the highest base weapon damage roll it can have, as well as action speed, fizz power, damage bonus, and max health. We're also going to pick up this unique win list for a hot swap. We had 10,000 gold left over, so why not? Here are the final stats of the build. 135 HP, 306 move speed, which is on the lower side, definitely, but hopefully with backstep we can make up for that. We have 25.7 action speed and 34.8 fizz power bonus. And with that, let me set up the inventory. Here we have the inventory all set up. We have 5 stacks of health potions, 5 stacks of bandages, only 90 arrows. I wish I had more, but we ran out of money. We've got 1 troll's blood, 2 surgical kits, and a stack of both types of magic protection potions. Without further ado, let's get in there. Into the first game, we're not happy with our spawn, and we're a bit annoyed from our own stupidity. Okay. I hate the spawn. Right. Oh my god, I forgot bolts. Oh, never punished. Never punished. To be fair, I didn't have the money. Skipping through some clearing for space, we find a door open and then hear some footsteps below. Oh my god. And we got teamers. Okay. After the druid getting away, we find a rogue who is, of course, trying to team. Yeah, not teaming, buddy. Okay. Can't see that guy. Might have to go for static blue. Thankfully it's still up. Please, no one be camping here. Thank God. Don't think he was part of them. This guy definitely. It's the Big Mac. On to game 2. What the hell? Wait! Wait, is that the guy? Oh my god, it is. Shit. That's fucking sick though. Oh, that might be worth taking. Later on, we find a rogue looting graveyard and wait for an opportunity. Oh yeah. Instantly trying to not seeing him. What the hell? Thanks for the coin bag. I forgot. What the fuck? So we've just seen a fighter, barbarian, and bard all very close to each other, so we decided to reposition before we face them. Oh, lucky. Okay, there might be two. Oh, stack back. In crypts, we eventually run into the barbarian. Okay. There might be my lobby cleared. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I said I'd try. In this series, I want to face most, if not all, difficult challenges the game provides, including soloing every boss. What the fuck? Okay, I like blah 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 blah. Oh, it's annoying. As you can see, we got it all back. And our expressman as well. Thank the Lord for the change. Otherwise I couldn't be trying that kind of stuff. We sold everything from our last 2 games. We've ended up with 4K. We did get rid of the winless. I decided I didn't want to use it. But yeah, so each episode we're gonna do 2 to 3 games until we die and lose the gear. But yeah, we're gonna try all the bosses that we can. As you saw, I wasn't up to scratch with Warlord, but we're gonna try and improve on that. But yeah, we've also cleared out the stash just to show we do have some royal gems that we might end up completing for another chest. But yeah, thank you for watching and tune in for the next episode.